Hi, welcome to my channel. I'm doing another Irish baby names video, but this time I'm teaming up with the amazing SJ Strum. She is the queen of baby name videos and she's doing a series on baby names around the world, and this is the Irish edition. So the two of us are going to go through our top Irish baby names, some on my video and different ones on SJ's video. So after you watch this one, make sure you head over to SJ Strum's channel to check out what other names we chose. I absolutely love SJ Strum's channel. It's all parenting, weight loss, day in the life, and of course weekly baby name videos. So head over to her channel and subscribe if you haven't already, because she is one of my favorite YouTubers and I think you're definitely gonna like her.
Hey Lindsay, hi everyone, it's SJ. I'm going to be collaborating with Lindsay on today's video of Irish baby names, so you'll hear half the names here and then half the names over on my channel as well. The reason we teamed up is because I love baby names. I love the names Wolfe and Odette, and I have 3 children of my own who don't have such exciting names, but they are Freddie, Finn and Evelina. We're a half Swedish family, so those are kind of like Scandinavian names that we liked. And on my channel, I every single week do a new baby name video. It's called Baby Name Mondays. Not so creative. I really wish I'd come up with something better, because it's a really popular series on my channel. So if you do love baby names or naming a baby, or like me and Lindsay just like to talk about them a lot, then do head over and subscribe to me, or find vintage baby names, and then lots of different themes like Disney names, bird names, hipster cool modern names, and they're all there for you to go back and have a watch through. So I will see you over on my channel after this one.
So the first name I chose is Nessa, and unlike a lot of other Irish names, this one is easy to pronounce. It's exactly as it's spelled, Nessa, Nessa. And the reason I chose this name is because I absolutely love the origin of it. In old Irish folklore, there was an Irish princess called Asa, and Asa in Irish means gentle, and she was a very gentle child, which is why she was given the name Asa. And then one day her family were brutally murdered and she sought revenge, so she put together an army, and she was apparently very ruthless in her payback. So her name was changed to Ni Asa, which in Irish means not gentle, and over time that is now Nessa. So even though Nessa means not gentle, I still think it's such a beautiful name and I absolutely love the history behind it.
For girls, how about the Irish name Eva? So Eva over in Ireland is spelt A-O-I-B-H-E, and it's just so different to look at spelt that way. The popular name Eva, there are so many Evas over in the UK at the moment. It's one of the most popular girl names. My daughter is Evelina, which is a Scandinavian form, and lots of people are like, oh, is she going to be Eva when she's older? And she could be. Eva means beauty in Irish, so if you're looking for a unique spelling, or you're looking for a traditional spelling of a name that you love to make it a bit more unique, then you could go with the Irish spelling of Eva.
The next name is Scythe, and it means sweetness and goodness, and it's pronounced Scythe, like rhyming with 5. And Scythe is a very old traditional Irish name. It dates back like 2,000 years, and there's a very popular story in which Scythe rejected the advances of an evil druid, and so he turned her into a deer where she lived in the forest. And even though it's such an old name, it's still hugely popular today and I absolutely love it. Scythe.
Shifra is such a lovely name. S names are really popular for girls, and it really stood out to me seeing Shifra. It's one I've not heard of before. It's spelled S-I-O-F-R-A. I love an F sound. You know, I've got 2 sons who are called Freddie and Finn, and I just think this is such a gorgeous name. And what I loved about it, which I thought you might like, is that it means fairy in Irish. So I know it sort of really blends in with those sort of whimsical names that we love, romantic names, so kind of fairy or changeling. Shifra. It sounds very girl power. It's a very empowering and strong name, I think, maybe because of the kind of Shira. Having that she at the beginning I think is really gorgeous, but something really unique and special.
The next name is Quiveut, and it comes from the Irish word quive, which means gentle, beautiful and precious, and it's pronounced differently depending on where in Ireland you're from. I would say Quiveut. I know other people say Kiva. I think that Quiveut is more Republic and Quiveut is more Northern Ireland. Obviously there are exceptions to that rule though. But Quiveut is hugely popular in Ireland and recently it's had another revival, so it's again jumping back up on the popular baby names lists. Beautiful name, Quiveut.
I love the look of the name Oran. So it is spelled O-D-H-R-A-N and it's pronounced Oran. So a bit like Aaron, I guess is the more anglicised version of it, but it's so gentle with the Oran. I think it works so beautifully. So it means dark haired, which probably wouldn't work for my family because we're all super blonde. But it means dark haired, so if that means something to you and your family. There are several saints in Irish history called Oran, and he was also the first Christian martyr, companion of St Patrick. So it's a really historic Irish name, and very traditional, but I think sounds so lovely, particularly with O names being so popular. Like Oliver, you could go with something a little bit more left field and unique, like Oran.
The next name is Oshin and it's pronounced Oshin. Oshin, and it's spelled with a fada over the second I. And Oshin means little deer, and the reason it means little deer is because of an old Irish legend. Scythe, who I spoke about earlier, who was turned into a deer and lived in the forest, Scythe was actually Oshin's mother, and she raised him in the forest before his father found him, took him home, and so he named him Little Deer, Oshin. So that's where the name comes from. And Oshin grew up to be a warrior, hero, leader, and so even though Oshin means little deer, it's a very strong and powerful name, Oshin.
The next name is an F name, my favourite for boys, and it is Felim. Felim. So it is spelled F-E-I-D-H-E-L-M. Felim. So it's a really soft and gentle name for boys, which I really like. The L is really, really sweet, and it's got a lovely meaning as well because it means beauty or ever good. 3 kings of Munster bore the name Felim, and there's an actor, he's actually anglicised this to spell it P-H-E-L-I-M. So if you love the sound, you think the spelling is too much, you could use the phonetic spelling of Felim. But isn't it lovely? And it sounds so Irish. It's got that little lilt that we know about in Irish. Felim.
The next name is Cathal, and Ca in Irish means battle, so Cathal means battle ruler, and it's pronounced Cathal. Like you almost don't pronounce the second A, it's just kind of the H and L put together, Cathal, Cathal. And Cathal dates back to the 7th century, so it's a very old name, and it was hugely popular in the Middle Ages, and then it kind of died down a little bit, and now it's had another revival, so once again it's a very common name in Ireland. I think we all know a Cathal. Yeah, great name, Cathal.
And my last name is the very retro name Gelban. Gelban. So I really like this. I think again it's just got that sort of strength to it, and I love G names for boys like George and Gelban. Really works well. It's quite easy to say once you've pronounced it properly. There is a more modern version of it which is more Galvin, but the reason I think Gelban was an interesting one is because it is the name of a character in The Witcher. The Witcher series 3 of the game, which hasn't yet been televised, as a hugely popular TV show, and we know that Netflix basically influences all our name choices. So Gelban could be one that you hear a lot more, and becomes more easily spelt and easily recognised. So Gelban, a really gorgeous Irish boy name.
So that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you head over to SJ's video now to see our other choices, and check out her channel because she has amazing videos. She is one of my favorite YouTubers, and check out her Instagram too. She has an absolutely beautiful family. So that's it. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more, please subscribe, and thanks for watching. Bye.